So Matt, obviously tonight up against Cambridge, a tough test for the boys, but in terms of kind of obviously the preparation, we're getting closer to the start of the new season. How do you feel it went, obviously playing out there for the second half tonight?
I think it went well. I think the first half we showed some strengths. Obviously conceding from a set piece is never ideal, but rather it happened now than in season. And then the second half I thought we came out. First 20 we tried to push for a goal, came close a couple of times. And then obviously the penalty was a bit unfortunate, but that's how it goes sometimes. We should obviously know better to keep our concentration for the full 90. And obviously the result didn't go our way, but I think there's a lot of positives to take.
For you yourself, obviously one of the few players staying over from last season, so plenty of new faces for you to kind of get used to. Just give us an idea of what that's been like for you in pre-season.
Obviously, I think most footballers probably have a stage in their career where clubs, for whatever reason, do somewhat of a clear out. People leave all the time, and it's just something you get used to. But obviously with the numbers of new players coming in, it has been quite good to get used to, quite hard, to get used to. But that's part of being a team. You've got to adapt and learn people's strengths, and I think that will show when the season starts, that we'll get used to each other and hopefully pick up some results.
For you yourself as well, kind of one of the more experienced heads in the squad now, given that there are kind of so many youngsters that have either come in on loan or joined the club on permanence.
Yeah, I mean, obviously I'm only 24 myself, but I feel like I played a substantial amount of games at this level, and it's something that I'll hopefully use to my advantage during the season. And as for the lads who haven't had as much experience, like there's no time like the present, so it's something for them to step up to, and yeah, we're all in it together. So no matter how much experience you have or how much you don't have, we're all in the same boat. So we got to push forward and hopefully have a positive season.
Peter's trusted you a couple of times in pre-season when the captaincy obviously ended it tonight for the young man as well after Gavin went off. Are you happy to kind of take on a leadership role this year if it's offered to you?
Yeah, of course. Like obviously, it's an honour to be considered, and I feel like in the games that I have been given the opportunity to do so, I feel like we've had some good performances, and I feel like I haven't done myself any injustices. Sorry. And obviously that's down to the gaffer to decide for the whole season. But if it's something that he decides to reward me with, Jesus Christ, man, I can't even talk. If it's something that he decides to reward me with, then I'll take it on my shoulders and hopefully be a good captain for the team.
Since you've joined the club a couple of years ago, obviously the aim has been to try and get back into the Football League. I think this year it might be a few different aims. Obviously Peter himself has spoken about just trying to at the minute focus on trying to keep the head above the water and then kind of see where the start of the season takes you. For yourself, what's it? What are the aims that the boys are kind of setting within the squad?
I think one of the main things that we've tried to focus on is that the expectation isn't as high, and that obviously can go one of two ways, and hopefully the way it's going to go is that we rise above it and do better than expected. Like, you only have to look at Macclesfield last season, you know what I mean? They were in turmoil themselves, and they turned it around and managed to win the league. I'm not saying that's definitely going to happen, I'm not saying it will happen at all, but what I'm saying is you should never write people off, especially in their darkest times, you know what I mean? That's when you find proper team ethics and strength, I guess.
And just one friendly to go now against Hemel on Saturday before the big kick-off against Boreham Wood.
Yeah.
I suppose for footballers you're just kind of itching, counting down the days now until that game does come, the first league game of the season.
Yeah, obviously we've got to treat it like every game we have so far with professionalism and with like a good outlook, to like you say, towards the Boreham Wood game. And then after that, obviously all the focus will go on to Saturday and picking up a positive result away. It's not the easiest place to go, obviously they did very well last season, but last season's gone. And it's a clean slate for everyone, so hopefully we can go there and do some damage.
Of course, lovely. Cheers, Matt, for your time as always.
Thank you.